Today I'm going to shop for gifts here at the Walmart.com website, and my first task is to think of a gift that I want to buy for someone and try to find that gift on this site. First thing I think I want to look for is a camera for my wife. So look over here over electronics, and what I'm looking for is one of those little small pocket cameras. There we go. And I like the Canon brand. So I hope there's a way for me to search by... Hey, looky there. Search by brand. I can click on Canon. So now what I expect is to go to find the Canon cameras. Okay, this wasn't what I was expecting. Wonder if well, what I'm trying to do is to click on this camera to see if that, because that's the kind of camera that I'm looking for. So now, okay, here we go. These are links, but honestly that text is so small that I cannot read it. So I'm putting my glasses on, and there we go. Point and shoot cameras, I guess that's what those little things are. Okay, that's the camera that I was looking for. The first thing that I noticed about this page is that I don't see any pricing. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and look. HD video comes to the A series, freshly redesigned and sophisticated. Okay. HD video comes to the A series, freshly redesigned. Okay, well, these are all, obviously, these are all the same camera. It's the same camera over and over. So, I'm not really sure which one I should pick. The fact that there's no pricing it really makes it confusing on which one I should pick as well. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and click on one and go to that product page, and let's see what they have to say. Okay, so this is $109, but it's not available at this time. Okay, I guess there's not much use of looking around there, so I'm going to use my back button and go back to my cameras. Okay, this is taking me back to the Canon page, so now I have to click on point and shoot again. Let's see, how about a pink one? Click on that, and so they're not going to tell me the price, and they're going to tell me, well, I mean, I like knowing at least that it's not available at this time, so I'm going to use my back button one more time, and oh, you know, that's actually annoying as well. Is what I was expecting to do when I use my back button is I go back to the page before, which of course was all of the cameras that I was looking at. So each time I use my back button, I come back to this page, and then I have to go to the point and shoot camera section again. So again, that's a little annoying. Let's click on, how about the A1200? Pardon me. Okay, so this is in stock. It's a good price. What I want to do is scroll down. Any reviews? There we go. This tells me it's got a 4 out of 5 out of 30 customer reviews. I like knowing how many reviews there are. In other words, if it just said 4 stars, and I didn't know that it was only one customer that gave it a 4-star review, it would have been annoying to have come here and say, oh wow, it's a 4-star camera, but only one person thought it was a 4-star or a 5-star camera. So I like seeing immediately that there's 30 customer reviews. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on those, on that link for reviews, and I would expect that to take me, sure enough, down here. Looks like I'm still on the product page. Yeah. So it took me down to the bottom of the page where the reviews are, and I can see these 4 and 5-star reviews and everything that I want to know. Okay, so basically, what I did was I found the product. I got a good item description, gives me all the information. I've got the reviews. Looks like I can even take a product tour with a video if I chose. So yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, well, I'm not going to add it to my cart. What the task has asked me to do is to think of a gift and try to find that gift on the site. Okay, so I found it. Let's move on to the next task. Find something you need and buy it. Okay, I think I've got something in mind. I need a television. I'd like a 40-inch is what I'd like. So I'm going to click on, how do I get back? Okay, yeah, electronics and office. There we go. There's pretty easy navigation over here on the left. I don't even have to click on it. It just drops down, and I'm right there. So let's try that again. Electronics, And where are the TVs? There we go, TV and video. Again, very simple navigation. I like that. Okay, so here on the TV page, what I want to do is look for a Sony brand. There we go. So I'm going to look for a Sony TV. And okay, for some reason it's showing me what are these, like Blu-ray disc player. I want to just see the TVs, just see the Sony TVs. I mean, these are all Sony, so let's click on TVs. There we go. Okay. For some reason I've lost my my Sony search. Okay, well, but what I'm seeing over here on the left is that I can shop TV by size. Now I know that I want a 40-inch. I would prefer to have a Sony, so I'm going to click on 40-inch and see where that takes me. And there's all the 40 inches. I wonder if I can, yeah, I can sort by brand as well over here on the left. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down, look for the Sonys. Looks like there's 7 of them available. I'm going to click on that. And it's not refreshing my page. Please click the update results button. Okay, where's the update results? There. Alright, I'll click on that. And now what I'm expecting to see are 7 Sony television sets. There's the 46-inch, 46, probably a 40, and 40. Okay, this one doesn't have a price, which is, I would assume if I clicked on this, it's going to take me to a price. But I think the first thing that I noticed, though, about the pages here that I'm looking at, is that there's no way to compare these two features, or these two models, these two televisions. And I mean, it would be nice to have just like a little square check mark where it says compare, and I could click on that, and then I could click on this other Sony Bravia, because I don't know what the difference are between the two. So let's click on the link here. And that takes me now to prices vary by store. So the frustrating thing that I'm experiencing right now is that, number one, I don't know what the difference are between the two televisions, and I don't know the price. I mean, it's just asking me to add to my cart, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I'm going to go ahead and add it to my cart just to... Wow, a $1,300 TV. Oh, I see. It's a 3D. Okay, that's the difference. See, now if I would have been able to have had a side-by-side comparison, I think I would have more easily understood that rather than having to add it to my cart. So how do I get this out of my cart? I guess I have to go to my cart and delete it, I guess. Yeah. So let's change that to 0 and update, and now it should be nothing in my cart, right? Okay, so now I've got to get back to my Sony television. I think it'd be easier to use my back button, maybe. Or not. Okay, so... Right, let's go back and see where that takes me. Okay. I seem to be having some problem going back to my Sony television, so let's go back over here to TV and video, and apparently I have to do the whole thing over again. So, no, there we go. Wait a minute, this is where I got into trouble before. I just wanted to see the Sony TVs. Okay. Okay, so now, yeah, this is... Luckily, I remembered how to navigate to where I was going, but this seems like a really backwards way of having to get back and find what I was looking for. Let's go over here to the Sony section. Oh, that's right, we gotta update results. There we go. And let's go down. So the $699 one, let's go ahead and look at that. 97 cents shipping, gotta love that. It's giving me all this information on the product page. Let's scroll down, item description. Let's look at some of those reviews. Again, 16 people gave it a 4-star average. I can watch the videos. The only thing that I can't do, which is kind of annoying, is make any kind of comparison with other products that are on the site. But I think I'm going to be happy with this, so I'm going to add it to my cart. And this is, would you like to extend? No. Service plan. Okay, so let's just say continue to that. Okay. All right. Find something you need and buy it. Well, what I've done is I've added it to my cart, and I'm going to prepare to buy it. But first, I'm going to move on to the next task, which is to buy a printer cartridge for your printer. Okay, I wonder where. Let's click on See All Departments. I don't know where I'm going to find printer cartridges. I'm thinking office. Maybe office supplies? Okay, let's try that. Looking down for a picture, maybe that I can click on, where it'll say, you know, printers or printer cartridges or something. I'm seeing paper. Okay, so I'm not seeing that. I don't think I'm in the right department. So let's click on See All Departments again. Now this this is kind of overwhelming right here. I mean, just trying to look through all the information that's on this one page. I'm kind of gravitating towards electronics here. Maybe maybe computers, because printer is part of a computer. Yeah, here. Printers, scanners, and supplies. So it's nice to see this information over here on the left-hand side. Jumps out, it's easy to find. I click on that. What I'm expecting is to go to this next page and see my printer cartridges. There we go, right there, ink and toner. Alright, so if I click on that, and that's going to take me to the section with all the printer cartridges, right? Now I have a an HP DeskJet 1520. I don't know what the number of the cartridge is, so 61. Wonder what the difference is. Oh, tricolor and black. Well, again, I don't know what the cartridge is that I need, so I'm looking for something that says this printer cartridge is compatible with, or maybe something where I would put in my printer, and the site would return what kind of printer cartridge I needed. That would be really, really helpful. Right now I feel like I'm kind of doing this blind because I'm not sure I know exactly what I need. Oh, specifications. Here, maybe this is going to tell me. No, this doesn't tell me what printer I need. Now, reviews, I mean, it's a printer cartridge, so I'm not really going to read the reviews. Item description. Tells me everything I want to know except what size printer it will fit. So even if it did tell me what size printer it fit, it would be kind of a backwards way of doing it, because then I would have to just look at every single cartridge to try to find what my printer needed. So if, like I said, if there's some sort of application on the page here where I could put in my information and then it would return, well, this is the kind of cartridge you need, then that would be a lot easier. Okay, well, what I'm asked to do is to buy a printer cartridge for my printer. So I'm going to go ahead and add this one to my cart. I'm not convinced this is the one I need, but I'm going to go ahead and add it. Okay, so I've got a printer cartridge, I've got my television, which is something that I needed in task 2, and I'm going to move on to task 4. Think back to the gift you tried to find in task 1. That was my digital camera, and buy that gift. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back to electronics, back to cameras, and you know, honestly, I wasn't crazy about the way that they were doing the Canon products. It was confusing to me. It was hard to search. So I think I'm going to switch and purchase a Sony camera. And let's scroll on down, and let's just show at web cameras, accessories, CyberShot. Now I've heard of a CyberShot. Let's click on that. Okay, and I don't see any review. Oh, there they are, 146. Okay, that's a lot of reviews. So obviously a lot of people have bought this. It's giving me all the information. Okay, yeah, I think I'm happy with this with this Sony CyberShot. And it's a good price. It's in stock. It's ready for free shipping. Let's go ahead and add that to cart. Would you like a service plan? Nope. And let's say continue. Okay. So I have my camera, my television, and my printer cartridge. So I'm going to go to cart and check out. At least I think I am. There we go. And proceed to checkout. Looking over all my information. Store pickup. Yeah, I think I would rather have store pickup. There we go. And proceed to checkout. Returning customer, new customer. I am a new customer, so I want to continue as guest. Who should we contact? Or where should we contact? How about... There we go. And we'll say continue. Looking over my total over here, $883.49. And this is going to be payment method, so right, perfect. All the information I want. Let's say, oh wow, there's the tax. And let's go ahead and put who is picking up. There we go. And mobile phone number is optional. Yeah, I don't need to put that in. So I'll say continue. And here I am at the payment method. Now, I think I'll stop the test at this point. But if this were, if I were actually shopping, this of course where I'd put in my credit card information, all of my information, and click continue. So I think that brings us to the end of the tasks. Again, I thought it was a little difficult to find my Canon camera because I didn't have any, number one, I didn't have any comparison features or ability. Number two, they weren't showing me prices from the product page. So I found the Canon camera a little bit difficult. However, finding the TV was a little bit easier, but the printer cartridge, it was a complete guess. I had no idea what kind of cartridge I needed, and the site really was not very helpful. What I did was went back, decided not to buy the Canon, got a Sony camera instead. I think I'll be happy with that purchase. Hopefully that information is helpful. Hey, thanks a lot for your time. Have a great day.